And this one, it's again by Gem Reviews, and it's called Ashoka or Ashoka. I guess he misspelled it. The worst woke crap Disney ever produced. So, if you don't know, Ashoka Tana, or however you pronounce that name, is gonna be a new series for like in the Star Wars universe. I can't wait to a degree, but because I like the actress. The actress is from. She was in Punisher. Yeah, this one got me so heated. I mean, I can imagine. She was in Punisher. She's a really good actress, and yeah, I want to see it because in the lore, she's like the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker, which was, of course, Darth Vader. She does appear in like I'm gonna say Clone Wars, the what's it called, the cartoon and all of that, but she's not like one of the main characters. My gripe with Disney is that like even the fucking janitor on the Death Star is gonna get his own series. Rosario Dawson. Okay. Yeah, Ashoka is beloved. I know. I know. I'm a big fan of Star Wars, but not that big of a fan to like know all of the characters. I just heard of her. I saw her in whatever the series was. I think it was the Clone Wars. But yeah, other than that, I'm not really like that into it. Didn't like Obi-Wan Kenobi, the series. I think it was bad. The only thing was that was good was the duel. I talked about this with Scar yesterday. The only thing that was good about it was the duel between Darth Vader and Obi. The music was like off. Everything was off in that series. That like whatever. The Star Wars Rogue One was an amazing movie. That one is really good. The new series Andor is really good. Mandalorian, it's okay. Boba Fett, basically the Mandalorian. So I guess it's like the second season of Mandalorian, even though it's not. But yeah. So now we are approaching the hottest take on Disney's Star Wars ever.
So I want to say I'm trying. I'm trying really hard to not be so critical, to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But what is this shit really? What is this? This is a Hosha or a Kosha. I mean, anyway, this is new Disney Star Wars crap. We have an empowered female there. We have another empowered female there. She's gonna be beating all of these robots or guys or whatever the hell these. There's another female.
So look, I'm not the biggest. I mean, I'm a big fan of Star Wars and the whole universe and all of that. I'm not the biggest one. I know who she is, and this guy doesn't know who she is. He does not know what these are. So
we have another empowered female there. She's gonna be beating all of these robots or guys or whatever the hell these. There's another female alien there. There's another one here. It's 4, 5.
Oh no! So many females.
6. It's you know, a world of women. Probably most of them lesbians, based on what we.
This is where it stopped last time. Like immediately lesbians. Let's continue.
Seen from Disney recently, and this is it. This is why all of this shit sucks so much. This is why they're damn gone, and there's no hope. There's no hope for these people. Look at this.
So these are all lesbians. No, this is actually a guy, but he's probably like, yeah. By his logic, they're like these guys are transgender, and then this one is probably trans species.
We have a Middle-aged lady, which is of course the only kind of leader you could possibly have, because we all know that women are always better than men and men are
Dude, we know who she is. She appears in like fucking 2 shows right now. We know her.
all stupid. Then you have
She's
another
like a big thing in the Star Wars universe.
Asian lady, and there's a guy here, but he has to be black, and then you have another guy here, but he has to be Asian, and you have a weird alien thing there. You cannot have a normal ass white guy, because those things don't exist anymore. The only role a white guy can play
Star Wars, there is no hope. They're all lesbians. I love you, the leader.
is being an evil piece of shit, and that's it. That's the only role possible for a man. A man can only be
What is this kind of thinking?
scum.
Please,
Guess
guys,
what?
tell me
These
what the
lesbians
fuck is
over
this
at
kind of
Disney-
thinking?
Well, they fired the last lesbian in Disney. I was hating men like a lunatic.
They fired the last lesbian that was hating men like a lunatic. So, first of all, she got fired. I think it was because COVID. Yeah, she's an Ender. But she's also, I think she was also in The Mandalorian. Not sure. But the girl that he's referring to is, I forgot the character name from Mandalorian. And from what I know, she was like being basically this guy on Twitter. And saying some like random shit about COVID vaccines and all of that. And that's why they fired her. As far as I remember. It had nothing to do with her shitting on males, first of all. Secondly, if this guy thinks that like Disney fired her because she was shitting on males, which is just like Jesus fucking Christ, then it like defies his own fucking point that he's trying to make. Gina Carano, yeah, thank you. I forgot.
Lesbian in Disney. I was hating men like a lunatic, but they still have plenty of them, and it is so damn. There you go. It's George Clooney. Who the hell is this? Anyway, it is so tiring. It is so boring because it's so fucking predictable all the time. They always do the same thing.
She compared being a Republican to being Jewish in World War II. Look, I don't know what she did. I've heard from a friend that actually, like, he's a hugest fucking fan of he was at the start of the stream here, Defining Hardcore. He's a big fan of Star Wars, and he knows all the characters, he knows all the actors, he follows them on Twitter and all of that. So he told me, I obviously forgot. Maybe it was that, maybe it was something else. I don't fucking know. But she got like booted by Disney, and it had nothing to do with what he's saying here.
Fucking predictable all the
Lesbian
time.
George
They
Clooney
always
predicted
do the
it.
same thing. There again, green lady, black guy, fish. Okay, I'm hooked.
Wait, is he like also racist? Is it a problem that there's a fish here? It's not even racist, it's like speciesist. Why is there a problem that there's a black guy here? It's a trap, yeah. It's a trap. Actually, they're all lesbians.
Hey, I'm hooked. Take my money. I want to see.
This is not a lightsaber, it's a dildo.
Take my money. I want to see this shit because I'm sure it's great. I'm sure women are always better than men in physical combat, at war. If I see any war footage, I always see men being beaten the crap out of by women because women are always better,
He's
stronger,
fascist, yeah.
And just yeah, it's just.
Also, who is this character? I saw that in the video that he has like force choke me daddy. Because he's a lesbian, of course.
Yeah, it's just
lesbian George
basic
Clooney.
Nature. Women are stronger at fighting than men. Don't these people know anything? I'm sure they do. They just don't care. This is the BlackRock crap, gender, LGBT positive bullshit reinforcement, and all of this anti-white.
What does this have to do with that? Also, you only saw the trailer. even if you didn't, why would you care if somebody is gay or lesbian or whatever? Like, what's your problem, dude?
White guy that is destroying entertainment. I mean, they're
So
gonna be
the reason why I'm watching this video is to ask you guys not to share any more videos from this guy to me, please. Because this one got me so pissed off at the first 50 fucking seconds that I'm like, no, I'm not having it anymore.
fine. Well, let's not worry about Disney going bankrupt. No, they have plenty of money to pull this crap for generations to come. There's just nothing worth watching. That's the biggest regret. I mean, it's the same.
You could have said it. Oh, I don't like the new Disney shit, and I don't like the Star Wars shit that we have right now, and I will be fine with that. Right? And most of the people will be fine with that. But no, you decide, just as you did with the wipes and the database and all that shit, instead of saying that you don't like Star Citizen and what the game is right now, what the game has to offer right now, instead of that, you go and like try to find a fucking reason why you don't like it, and it's fucking obvious that you just don't like it because you don't like it. And I don't like most of the new like Star Wars shit. Honestly, I watch it because like it's my childhood basically. But like saying that this is bad because they're all lesbians is just like, what are you doing, my dude?
That's the biggest regret. I mean, it's the same everywhere you look at. I mean, and don't they get it? No one believes this for a second. No one finds this entertaining. We don't like this. We don't watch this. You know we don't watch it. You know that you're only going to be losing money with this turd, and you do it anyway.
Nah,
okay?
dude. Nah, dude. Sneeko and you are gonna fucking watch this together. Oh, I'm so mad. I wanna be so harsh on this guy, but I'm gonna try to keep it cool.
And okay, congratulations. Slow clap the shit out of you because you know how this ends up. You know why no one cares? Because no one believes you. No one believes you because this is not true. And it's
no one believes you, but this is not true. It's fucking Star Wars. Of course it's not fucking true. What are you talking about, Discount Sneeko? Exactly, dude.
Remotely similar to reality. You know, it's the same thing like with the World Cup, the Football World Cup. Oh, yeah, the female American team won the football cup. No one gave a damn because...
Dude, he is a Sneeko / Andrew Tate enjoyer. He takes pleasure in watching their videos.
No one watches because it's fucking boring. So you can win 1,000 World Cups of female football and
nobody gives a shit about females and female football. Really? Nobody?
No one will ever care. You will have no one watching that shit. Now, the men's World Cup, yeah, it's going to be record-breaking, heart-stopping, world sporting event of a generation. But that's not the case when you have women doing it because it's not as much fun. Why? Because women are not as fast as men. They don't have the same reflexes as men. They're not as strong as men. And they're less capable at physical, intense stuff than men. So it's great if you have a strong female leader.
Biotech? Thin line, buddy. But let me argue with you. So, yes, there's not many people that watch female football. Yes. True statement. False statement would be nobody's watching that because people are watching that. There are leagues, there are friends, there are families, fans of that. Like, yeah, if I have fans, they have fans, basically. But then again, is it as promoted as male football is? It is not. Is it as marketed as male football is? It is not. We can debate if it's as good because the way you probably imagine it is 100% different to what's happening on the field. Because yeah, you might say, oh no, they're gonna be just like chicks and like, oh, I'm on my period, I can't kick the ball and all that shit. That will be woo, like, well, I don't care. I do not like either. I don't like either also, but like that kind of thinking is dumb, right? Because I don't like football or soccer for you Americans. I don't like soccer. But then again, I saw like soccer in Serbia is shit. Like our teams are shit. We have not won a single fucking cup in a while outside the fucking Serbian leagues, right? I never liked football, mainly because of that. But then I saw. What are you fucking talking about in chat? Then I saw, like, it was, I don't know, 10 years ago. I remember it was like Arsenal against Manchester United. Dude, those were fucking matrix moves on the field. That is a completely different league to the fucking players here in Serbia. Yes, we have some better ones that like leave and do better in other leagues. But yeah, komşija, you didn't know that I'm Serbian? Are you fucking serious? But yeah, like, I don't know where you're from, MP, but like you can probably relate. Even if it's Bosnia or Croatia, most of our football leagues are shit compared to England, Italy, and like the major, like fucking Brazil, right? Sometimes we do have some good players. It's the same with fucking female football. But they're not investing that much money into the female soccer or football leagues. Therefore, like they don't have that kind of a training. They don't have all the shit that I don't even fucking know how to pronounce that the like Messis of the world have, that the Ibrahimovic or fucking what's it called? What's his name? The fucking Brad Pitt of soccer. I forgot his name. He's from England. So if they don't have that, they're not going to be on that level. Therefore, there's not going to be that many people watching it. Right? David Beckham, thank you. Yes. See? Brad Pitt of soccer. Basically, like, yeah.
I mean, we used
it's
to have
just one guy.
Star Wars, Princess
You couldn't
Leia.
think of any other.
She was a fucking princess. She was a political leader. Those things do exist in the real world. You have prime ministers, presidents that are women. You don't have fucking women fighting wars and beating guys, let alone in hand-to-hand combat. We don't buy it. We don't believe it. We don't find that entertaining because it is so detached from reality, and you pull it to such a point where you don't have just one. No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them are strong women, all girl bosses. Damn.
It's kind of sad that someone can get so pissed off about genders in a fucking movie or trailer. Like I said, I bet people in 3D world countries, third world countries, are punching the air right now because there's a female in this movie. Dude, I'm from a third world country. Like the GDP of Serbia is worse than, I'm gonna say 80% of like African countries. Yet I'm not punching the air. So that's like another thing that like I'm just saying don't generalize basically. But yeah, I agree. I don't think that this guy's from a third world country, right? It's just like you don't have a GDP of -20. I mean, we're fucking close to it, honestly. But yeah.
Skinny little 40-pound
Star Wars isn't real anymore.
Jesus, bossly. It is so stupid and it's so fucking boring that I cannot bear it anymore. And you probably can't either. See you on the next one. Take care.
So just as he clapped, you made an ass of yourself, basically. And chickadee check yourself before you wreck yourself.